Hey Seb, lovely to see you in Bristol.
Nick, good to see you again.
Another European city beginning with B.
Yeah.
How's your tour of those cities going? It's good.
Well, I'm collecting them, but Bristol is always fun to be. This is our third time at Máquina Bristronica now, so it's getting a second home for us.
Yeah, it's great, and lovely to see you here with the. I would like to see it's not glacial, but it's a sort of slow evolution of the UHE hardware products.
Yeah.
And you're here showing us CEN2RION, right?
CEN2RION, exactly. So we've talked about CEN2RION at Superbooth. So I showed you some of it. And now we are happy to announce that CEN2RION is actually officially out and it's hitting the stores right now.
Oh, right.
And if you come over here, we have got this nice display unit where I can show you the ins and outs, literally, of the module. So CEN2RION is a 6-input, 2-output scan mixer. And that means that you can route 6 input signals to 2 independent outputs. And they rely on the same 6 inputs, so they are not 100% independent, but the routing is independent. So here I would route input 1 to output A, and now when I turn the select knob, you can see that I can actually select which input gets routed to the output.
Right.
And this can be done either in discrete fashion, making it kind of a switch, a rotary switch, or I can flick this one here, and this will make it smooth. So now
like a fade.
It's like a crossfade, like a gradual change. And now I'm like the window width is very narrow, so you can see that it's only like a very tiny window that is mixed through. But there's a width knob, and now I can increase the window width.
Interesting.
And if I want to use it like a ordinary mixer, I can just crank up width all the way, and now it would be like a 6-in.
But you've got independent input. Are these input gains for the input?
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
Exactly. So. And there's several modes. So in this mode, the 2 outputs operate independently of each other.
Right.
Like that. But I can also link them. So B follows the controls of A. I'm trying to make it so you can see it actually.
It's tricky.
Like this. I can create an offset where, the window width is larger than on the A channel, and now I
so
can
there's
do it
all
like
sorts
that.
of weird kind of fades and input coming in and coming out in different sort of modes. That's
exactly.
So,
but you can still make it so that it is kind of interconnected, so it feels organic if you change it. And the third mode is quite interesting. It's split. Now you can confine channel A to the first 3 and channel B to the third. To the last 3.
Right, gotcha.
And now you can do it like plug in 3 different stereo pairs and crossfade between the stereo fades, the stereo pairs.
Right.
Or you can just make it like a switch and do it like on-off fashion.
So, I mean, it's like a very comprehensive bus mix. And I'm assuming that this is CV controllable and you can move them really fast,
Yeah, in
right?
case I haven't mentioned it yet. So each knob can be controlled. We have a attenuverter, dedicated jacks for all these knobs. So you can go wild and crazy, and of course you can always manually tweak them while you modulate them. They just get added to the knob.
So, I mean, I presume there's all sorts of interesting sort of AM synthesis, amplitude modulation, and...
I mean, it doesn't go well into audio rate because there's a twist that we added is a vectoral behavior of the envelope when you switch channels.
Right.
You get a little slope, like a little taper off effect, like a vectoral would.
But you could go fast enough, I'd imagine, right?
And I can show you what it would sound like in action. Is in this example here, channel B contains the voices of a little jam, of a little pattern. So here, input 1 is bassline, input 2 is a chord. That's the kick drum, snare drum, hi-hat, and cymbal. So now you can tell that I'm selecting different inputs, and I can alter the width. So in this case here, now you would hear it all. And now starting off with the bass line again, I add some CV. So now we're getting a random clocked signal, and as I crank it up, you can hear that the channels jump by random order.
Interesting. So you could almost do a kind of weird analog wavetable effect by putting different
It's a fun little randomized clocked musical thing going on here. And now adding a nifty little envelope to the width parameter.
And I suppose also you could be using that as an effect send.
Sure, and that's exactly what we're doing in this patch. So if I turn this down and now open up the upper half, you can hear that there's a delay going on with some feedback on it. And now as I select which channel is sent to the effect unit, I'm doing sort of a dynamic aux send optimization. And when I add a little LFO on top of it,
it's sort of interesting. It doesn't solve a specific problem, but it generates a lot of possibilities, right?
It solves a problem you never knew you had. That's the best.
You must be in marketing, right?
Yeah. So yeah, this is CEN2RION, and it's out now. Its recommended price is €399.
Yeah.
And it's available in shops, so we are starting to actually ship it to the shops right now, and some of them already have it in their shop. And last time we already talked about Civilization as an oscillator.
Yeah.
So if you have never heard of Civilization, it's like our digital multi-tool. And we are in the middle of adding a new. Let me null this so I can show you what it does. So now this signal here is coming from Civilization. This unit here over there, this is running in this new firmware mode. And if I select this oscillator, I can now browse through different waveforms, like triangle,
so it's
saw, square with vibrato, pulse width modulation.
I approve.
Several flavors of saw with detunable saw, super saw.
We've got some sort of delay on this at the moment, I think.
Yeah, there's a delay. Let me turn down the delay, like this, and a chord mode. Oh wait. This is the chord mode, yeah, exactly. With different chord flavors.
So just yet another set of tools that Civilization can do, right?
Exactly, and the nice thing is, you've got 4 of them. So every output has its own oscillator. So you can use the oscillators independently, like.
What? And they can all be chord oscillators as well.
I'm sorry?
They can all be chord oscillators too. Each.
Yeah, you can use them polyphonically. You can use them as a duophonic and duophonic, or one duophonic and 2 monophonic.
Oh, neat.
So you're free to use the inputs as a CV pitch.
Right, cool.
Pitch CV inputs.
Excellent. Yeah. And that's available now. Is the firmware available now?
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing.
Is the firmware available now?
The firmware is not available because we're still putting the finishing touches
soon,
on it.
though.
But soonish, soonish.
Yeah.
But hopefully hard to tell because we're still finishing it and adding a couple of little tweaks and debugging it. But we're really working on it, and
Excellent.
hopefully next time it will be out.
Thank you very much. Cheers, Seb.